Hello everyone, this is High Priestess Tana. I hope you all have been doing well. I know I haven't been on here for a little while, but I had to take care of some personal things myself. As you know, I'm human as well, and I have things that I have to tend to as well in my own personal life. And when it comes to me putting my needs first, that's just how the way I am. Because, you know, we all should be thinking that way. Like if you have certain priorities in life, you should focus on those first and foremost. And then this stuff comes secondary, right? Or however it comes on your list of things to do or what you engage in or whatever. So I would like to start off with a reading. I hope you all have had a beautiful weekend. I love all y'all. Just wanted to put that out there. Haven't forgot about y'all. Haven't forgotten about anybody on this channel. If you left, I mean, more power to you. You know, like, I don't really care. Usually if a person unsubscribed, that means that you weren't meant to be here anyway. Okay, 9 times out of 10. So yeah, thank you so much for supporting my channel. And we're going to just tap into reading. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I kept picking up on someone feel like someone is possessed. I don't know where this is coming from, but you may feel like a person you know is up to no good. This could be a friend, this could be a lover or somebody, but I just feel like you sense that someone could be dabbling into something they have no business doing, or like they're possessed or evil, or they like dealing with the dark side or something, or they're into something that's very messy, wicked, and dark. But we're going to find out tonight if that is the case. Wait a minute, y'all. This stuff is sliding everywhere. Okay. So, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective tonight regarding this situation? What messages do you have for the collective tonight regarding this situation? I feel like you, the collective, makes sense that it's somebody in your circle you think dabble into things that are rather dark, or they're very secretive about certain things that they're into, like very clandestine about things, real sneaky, or they are associated with some type of cult or the occult, or they're just damn possessed or something. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, why did that do that? All right, so we're about to see what's going on with the collective right now. We have Reiki healer, breadwinner, drunkard vibes, Horus, Mayat, sun worship, Freako, damn, wow, big ass for BBL, wow, psychic. And I had a feeling that was gonna come out, because before I started shuffling, I saw something about tarot reader. Where in the hell was this going? I'm picking up some weird energy. Fire sign. Messy, yeah. Definitely feels and sounds that way. Party animals / stay lit. We're going to do one more roll. DNA. Lyrian. Matrix vibes. Okay. We have narcissists at the bottom. Right behind it, we have astrologer. I'm going to take that. And abuse. Abuse is behind this. I don't know what we got. Prostitute / tricking behind that. We got set. That's a bad energy. We got bamboozle slash misled. We got Hispanic slash Latino. And in the middle, we got harmony, scholar, and we got sexy slash sex appeal. And starseed is behind that, but I already know somebody in this spread is a starseed. Now, from what I'm picking up on is that, whew, there's a lot of energy going on with this. So I feel like obviously someone is into the occult. Um, Someone is a Reiki healer. Somebody practiced real heavy with Egyptian magic. I'm getting like either Heka magic or Kemetic religion, which is ancient Egyptian religion or ancient Egyptian magic of some sort with this Heka magic. Somebody could have some type of affiliation with the Egyptian gods slash goddesses Horus, Mayat, and Set. That's funny how Set and Bamboozle slash Misled popped out along with it's giving me a nationality or cultural background, ethnicity here. Somebody definitely is some heavy Egyptian energy popping up too. So I'm thinking someone who somebody also is a psychic. Someone is into sun worship. And if I recall correctly, I believe that from my understanding, Horus is the sun god. Mayat deals with justice. Horus is like a leader. He's like a kingly royal energy. He's a warrior. He's also like that messianic type of figure, like a messiah in a sense. Some people say he's similar to Jesus. Because let me tell you something, Set is his uncle. Set tried to kill Horus. Okay, I believe that he pulled one of his eyes out, gouged one of his eyes out during battle. Um, because Set was also jealous of his father, of Horus's father, correction, who is Osiris. And Horus was next in line. It's giving me like Set compare, like people compare Set to being like the Egyptian version of the devil. Okay. There could be a masculine energy who is either Hispanic or Latino, and he likes to bamboozle people or con people. And he could be like someone in the family, I'm getting, or some type of uncle in the family, or looked at as an uncle in the community or something like that. And I do believe that this could be a person who may come off like they mean well, but they don't. When it comes to spiritual wisdom and guidance and stuff, it's a strong possibility that that could be true. But meanwhile, somebody is very harmonious and peaceful and balanced. They give me like this temperance energy, right? They could be a scholar, very knowledgeable and wise. They could be very sexy, or this could be this masculine I'm picking up on who may come off as being this way, but they don't mean well. Like they have very bad intentions. They could be very malicious. Set is like a very bad energy. That is like a devil, type of energy, right? I'm also picking up on someone could be abusive. They could be a narcissist, and somebody could be an astrologer here. So what I'm getting, because this is so messy, what I'm picking up on, that's funny that messy card is here. Somebody could be messing around with the astrologer, or they confide in the astrologer for information. This person is abusive and narcissistic, though. I'm thinking it's this masculine energy that I'm picking up on. This person is very narcissistic, but they could come off as so wise and scholarly and, you know, like they got it all together and they know it all, but really they can't be trusted. They do stuff that's very disturbing. I'm thinking that this masculine could be dealing with a female who comes off as an astrologer, but really she's a narcissist her damn self. They both could be narcissistic and abusive. Like, this person may have clients and they come off as being nice and wise and scholarly, but really they don't know shit. Naturally, I wouldn't be surprised if they do follow the orders of set or something like that. If it's this female that I'm picking up on. Then we got a Reiki healer. Somebody, you know, some people who are Reiki healers also claim to be psychic, and they fuck with astrology too. You got to think, people who are Reiki healers, it's energy. That's an energy thing. Like, they supposed to heal your energy, unblock your chakras or chakras. Some people say chakras, some people say chakras, but they really supposed to be pronounced chakras, right? So they supposed to unblock and heal your chakras. But I believe that this person they abuse their psychic abilities here. And they could be tapping into your natal charts by looking into stuff astrologically to see how to play on your emotions or something. This is weird. Honestly, I feel like you may have protection from Horus and Mayat yourself. If this is you who dabble into stuff, or you may just have Egyptian protection around you, because you could have somebody in your circle who was like this set energy. Somebody come off as being a breadwinner. This could be you. This could be this, I don't know, so-called Reiki healer slash psychic slash astrologer, whatever person. Somebody could be a drunk. Somebody, you know what? I don't know where this is going, but with this drunkard vibes, I'm getting visions of, was it Dionysus slash Bacchus? And with some worship Helios. What's the other god that's like, you know, hell, some people worship Lucifer. Shit, some worship, this person might be a fucking Luciferian, y'all. I'm just saying. And they come off like they so spiritual and holy, holier than thou, but really they the fucking devil. What's another sun god? Mithra. I don't know where the fuck that's coming from. Somebody into some cult shit. Or some, I don't know, allegedly, I'm just gonna say, the occult slash cult, something like that. Drunkard vibes. I feel like this person, whoever I'm picking up on, this could be a masculine energy. They like to drink, and this could be this guy with this set energy that like to bamboozle people, because Set bamboozled Osiris to get in that damn whatever that thing was, like a chest or something. You're like, oh yeah, go ahead and see if it fits. The next thing you know, he got him in there and he didn't let him out, and then he dismembered his body and scattered him in some type of lake or river. Girl, anyway, y'all can read the story. Somebody could be a drunkard, and I believe that when they get drunk, that it's usually at parties. They like to party. They like to get drunk. They like to get high, possibly too. They're caught up in the matrix. They don't know reality from, what's the term? They don't know reality from the fantasy world. And I feel like somebody, they could be listening to a psychic that's giving them misinformation, misguiding them. I'm getting that heavy. I feel like this person get up early in the morning too and they worship the sun or something like that. And they could be worshiping the sun while they drunk, while they're under the influence. Oh my goodness. With my yacht here, I feel like justice will be served for you, possibly if somebody is doing harm to you. I'm picking up that it's a possibility that you could be in a relationship with a masculine who is dealing with a woman who claims to be an astrologer slash psychic and Reiki healer. Meanwhile, you got way more than this other person. Even though they dabble into all this, you're more financially stable. You could be the breadwinner. You could be the one that balances things out. You could also be this one who's very sexy and powerful, harmonious. You could be well educated, like have a lot of certifications and degrees and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To your name. Somebody like to get drunk, go to parties, deal with freak hoes. I feel like somebody could have got real drunk and they possibly could have a child by somebody in the midst of all this. I feel like they could be juggling you, this wannabe Reiki healer, spiritual advisor, psychic person, whatever the fuck, astrologer person, whatever. But really, this person is, I feel like this masculine I'm picking up on likes freak hoes, and this so-called wannabe spiritualist could be a freak hoe as well. I feel like if it isn't this person that they got pregnant, allegedly, because I'm getting DNA. DNA could be talking about a pregnancy here, or you could be related to this freak hoe, or you could have been pregnant by this masculine who was a freak hoe themselves, and you could be a fire sign, or you could have an ascendant that's a fire sign, or your sun sign is a fire sign, or your moon, or you could have heavy fire sign placements in your birth chart. But this is definitely talking about some DNA. Y'all could have shared DNA with each other. This could be somebody you're related to if this is not a lover, something. Big ass, messy Lyrian. Okay, so with this big ass or BBL and messy, I feel like somebody is really, they probably got a really nice shape. This could be you that has a really nice shape. They could have went to a freak hoe that's like this, that's very man-made, you know, got a really big ass, and that's what drawing them to them. And I'm thinking this person is a Sagittarius. I keep getting like this vision of this person with this big booty, but I'm getting like they could possibly be a fucking Sagittarius. I keep picking up on Sagittarius. Booty. When I think of like that, I don't know why I think of Sagittarius, but somebody could also be a Lyrian starseed. These are people that look like lions or lionesses. They're very wise, very spiritual, peaceful people. They have knowledge beyond realms and light years ahead. They're also into music and technologies, and they're very innovative beings, okay? And they look like feline features. Some people may say that you favor a cat, like you may have feline features. I have a Leo ascendant. So my ascendant is a fire sign, which is Leo. And from my understanding, I also had a past life as being one of these star seeds or something. Because honestly, if you were to look at my features, I do have like feline, cat looking kind of like features, you know. And then we have, what else? Yeah, that was it. But with this narcissist and abuse, I feel like this man who you could be connected to, if this is you and if this is your partner, I feel like this person is very abusive and narcissistic. But I want to know, why is that the case, Holy Spirit? Why is this person, oh, we got wifey. Yeah, you could be married to them or in some type of long-term relationship with them, or just a relationship period. They like to trick with different people. I believe that they abuse women that they have sex with as well. I'm just going to keep it that way. Dysfunctional upbringing, prostitute slash tricking. I believe that this man's mother was a prostitute, and he could be a trick baby, and that's why he's so angry. And he came from a dysfunctional household as well. That could be a big possibility, but we about to see. All right, so we got oath. Somebody definitely into some type of occult slash, we got new cycle. I call that Kepra energy, like the beetle god Kepra, like with the, it's like being reborn, like a rebirth, like what's, like basically like the sun comes up. This is the best way I describe it. In the morning it resurrects, and then it dies in the evening, or at night it goes down, but it rises back up. And it's like a new cycle. Oh, witchcraft. Somebody is definitely into some witchcraft. I believe that somebody could have did something to you or attempted to do something to you. It could be this, like I said, this so-called spiritualist or spiritual advisor slash astrologer, psychic, Reiki healer. Somebody took an oath. I think they took an oath because they're in some type of secret society, allegedly, or group. Okay. Big wine slash tight coochie. I believe that somebody could be into sex magic. This masculine could believe in having sex with you to control you is the best way to do things. Some people use sex as a weapon, and they use sex in the form of witchcraft too. Sirius, somebody could be connected to Sirius, the dog star. And this is going back to ancient Egypt. And let's see. Some people say that, I think this has to do with the goddess, is it new? Can't remember. And some people say Isis is somewhat related, and I think, is it Anubis? African slash African American. Okay. And then we got air sign. Somebody is like a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But I'm getting Gemini. Somebody could be obsessed with somebody's sex, and they put witchcraft on this person to get a new cycle with them. Goon. Somebody could be in the streets. Player. Somebody could also be a player. It's probably this masculine I'm picking up on, because this lover, this could be somebody's lover. Oh, behind it we got clinic slash hospital visit. Somebody could have found out they was pregnant, or possibly had contracted something. Middle Eastern. Why am I picking up on Middle Eastern? Wow, somebody could be part Middle Eastern. They could have a Middle Eastern origin and may not know about it. They could be mixed with a lot of things. Underworld slash underbelly. Somebody is definitely messing around heavy with some heavy witchcraft. Here we go. Dysfunctional family. False prophet slash prophetess. Excuse me. Somebody you know. This could be your man. This could be an uncle of yours, family member, somebody you viewed as being family. somebody who you once considered was like family, or you disown them because of something they did to you or whatever. You looked at them in high regard at one point, but you found out they was the fucking devil. This person could be involved with a female or females who are very promiscuous. They're liars. And they're the same way like these women. They're a liar, they're promiscuous. This person believes in the occult, hidden sciences, and hidden religions, possibly in some type of secret society. Both, I'm picking up this masculine and feminine could possibly be involved in this type of stuff. Somebody took an oath here. Somebody may have made a pact with some type of deities, Egyptian deities. And in a sense, when it comes to horrors and when it comes to Mayat, that's a good thing. You may, or your family may have Egyptian origins or something from past lives, or you may have that protection from past lives and they're watching over you from this energy, okay, to protect you from that energy, okay. So somebody definitely is hedonistic. That's why that drunkard slash some worship shit came up. Somebody is very hedonistic. They give me like Luciferian vibes. I do as thou wilt, or do as thou do, what you know, like do whatever you want to do type of shit. They don't care. Somebody could have also went to the clinic or hospital because they may have gotten alcohol poison. And I'm getting that somebody could have also found out they was infected with something, or possibly pregnant, or had possibly gotten somebody pregnant. And that person could have went to the hospital as well. Somebody is into some type of, possibly some rituals, some sex rituals. Somebody is obsessed over somebody's dick or pussy here. And I'm getting, it's a woman obsessed. This so-called fake prophetess slash astrologer slash Reiki healer slash whatever is obsessed with this man's penis more than anything. But I feel like he could have been fucking around with somebody who possibly was very sexual, more sexual than that person, and they could have became more drawn to that other person with the BBL, and that was the fire sign, possibly have a fat ass and stuff, because they like how this person look better. They could have viewed them as being sexier. I'm getting that a woman could possibly be Hispanic or Latino, who could be very attractive. But I'm also getting too that somebody in here could be part Middle Eastern, and somebody here is African American. I feel like this fake prophetess slash healer or whatever is the African American person. This could be an African American woman. Okay. You know what? This what I'm getting, y'all. Somebody a liar. I guess somebody is going around lying, talk about they Latino or Hispanic, and they not. They really black, and they possibly got a Middle Eastern parent, but if they was a trick baby, they don't know that. Y'all, what the fuck? Mm, mm, mm. This is a lot. Okay. Whew, we. I ain't even gonna pull no tarot cards with this. This was just a lot going on here. And I'm about to end this. My eyes are sleepy, burning at this point. I'm about to go to bed. I hope y'all have a beautiful weekend. Again, my name is High Priestess Tana. Thank you for tuning into Tana Temple Healing Works. And we just about to cleanse before we get up out of here. Selenite wine. And that deals with the moon. Selene, you know, the Greek goddess of the moon. All right, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful weekend. I love y'all. Take care. And if you want to purchase a reading, I have my information in the description box below. But yeah, you know, check out my content, share, you know, subscribe as usual. All right, peace. I love y'all once again. Stay, you know, stay calm and stay harmonious. And don't let the world get to you, because it's tough out here. And I have to tell myself that every day. All right, I'm about to sign off. And all right, love y'all.